Welcome to another episode of Grade Pending. I know it's been a while. Last time we all were here, we gave you a bunch of movies in May. We owe you a bunch of movies from June. But hey, it's July, and today we're going to talk about the Odyssey. All right. You know, Grade Pending. You know how we do it. It's the show where we watch movies, listen to music, watch TV shows, discuss stuff, give our reviews. You know, we have our own, specific grading that we use. Awesome, which is the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. We got Dope, which is very good, not perfect, not the bestest, but hey, it's a good show, good piece of entertainment. We got Meh, which basically is all right, or watched it once, not trying to watch it no more. And then we got straight trash. With I'm never watching it again. It was hot garbage. Get this out my face. Why did I spend money on this? However you feel about it. All right. And of course, to talk about it, we got to talk about it. So there will be spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie yet, watch it, come back. But the Odyssey's like old, so you kind of know the story by now. That's right. It's Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, not Homer's The Odyssey. But we'll discuss that as well later. What I'm saying? We do our individual reviews and come back and talk about it as a community. So let's get to our individual reviews.
So, I mean, I was hyped for this like the minute they announced it. So this story is actually one of my favorite stories like ever that I've ever read, even growing up. Like I remember my teacher, Miss Silvis, in the fifth grade, put us onto this, and she even after we read part of the book, she actually let us watch the ABC's TV show. I believe it was ABC with Amanda Sante that did this whole story, and it was like, so I'm a fan. Like I'm a fan. I love Greek mythology in general. I love Troy's my shit. One of my favorite movies ever made. Like I love it. So I was real hyped for this. Plus, I love Nolan. Nolan does no wrong. He's done everything he does is fucking phenomenal. I was worried because of all the rumors on the internet, and I'll touch on those later. But getting into the movie from the start, like, bro, it was just fucking beautiful. It was incredible. It was shot amazing. I loved everyone's performance. I fucking loved fucking Robert Pattinson, but I wasn't surprised because like that meme earlier where he's trying to get straight about Twilight, like except for Twilight, like he's fucking great. So I wasn't super surprised by his, but I did like Tom Holland. I know how much Otto loves that guy. But I loved it, and the very few complaints. Actually, they only have one real complaint about the movie itself, but the only complaint I have, it's not that big of a deal for me. It's kind of a big deal, but it's not that big of a deal, and which is it did bother me that they were just talking straight up right now American English. That bothered me because it just took me out the movie a little bit, but like even when they're like "fuck," and I'm like, come on, guys," but it's a very minimal thing. Like I loved every fucking part of it. Like there's not one part I didn't enjoy. I gotta watch it again. Me and my little horsey, we gotta go watch it. I'm gonna go with fucking what is it? Amazing, awesome. I'm gonna go with awesome. Like I loved it.
Unlike John, I'm gonna address it right from the front. The controversy with the movie was the casting, and you guys all know what I'm talking about. Tom Holland. What the fuck were they thinking? Who the fuck cast Tom Holland? Jesus Christ, that guy sucks. Anyway, uh, you guys can't see it, but they're laughing. This movie was, unlike John, I remember the grading system. As much as it pains me to give a film that Tom Holland was in, it was an awesome, boys and girls. Nolan does not miss. Nolan does not miss. There were a lot of haters like, oh no, but Helen of Troy, that's not the right color. Oh no. Elliot Page, what are those? Where not? Forget the noise. You want an epic film that's telling the story that is 3,000 years old, that you may or may not all of us had Mrs. Silva that John only remembers because she had the same last name. You might not be familiar with the story, so go in. It's a Nolan take on to Paul's point. It's Nolan's Odyssey, not Homer's. And Nolan doesn't miss, man. Did the armor make sense because of the time? Not necessarily. Who cares? This shit was sick. First 2/3 was like, all right, this is dope. But then the third act hit. The third act hit. And then like I'm leaning forward, and it's fucking, oh my god, you're bringing vengeance. I'm bringing it all. What? You can't see it. It's off camera, but it's swinging, boys and girls. We'll discuss it together. Awesome, for sure. Go see it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's the biggest screen you can find. Even if you can't get the 70 millimeter IMAX, go RPX, go Dolby, go Infinity Vision. Just whatever you gotta do, man. Go see it.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Christopher Nolan since Memento. And I think that was 2000, 2001. I think it was 2000. Then they said he's doing the Odyssey. And I was like, okay, that's an epic movie, more drawn out, Greek mythology. And I'm not a big fan of like the epic stuff. Dune bores me. I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. So it was like, all right, Nolan, epic. Nolan, epic. Nolan is epic, and yes, it worked awesome. I loved it. Like Otto said and John said, it's Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and the language was a little modern, which probably is what made it more palatable for me. The stories changed a little bit, the endings changed a little bit, but it was still a very fulfilling ending, and we'll go into what we loved about it and stuff. But like Otto said, that third act. It turned into, I think it was Batman again. Like, dude, was it Jason Bourne or was it Odessa? Like, wait, what's going on here? Like, yeah, action packed. Still to finish it all off, tying the bow. Man, just when he tied that bow, everybody knew it's about to go down. Awesome movie. 3 hours long. Doesn't feel like it. Great storytelling. Entertain. It's every actor that's still active today in Hollywood, and they all brought it. So a lot of awards gonna be won for this one next year. Let's discuss.
So you guys agree Tom was the weakest part of the film? Yes. That's a
No.
yes.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe it might have been the black dude that was with Robert Pattinson, the one that played Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton. He might have been the weakest part. Huh?
John
No,
Berto?
not John Berto. Well, John Berto, he did the thing. He did the no. He did it. But he didn't do the. I gotta tell you something though. He just did no's. He didn't.
He said it was in the script, but they must have cut it out.
Yeah.
He switched it to. Can someone tell us something about it? He switched it. But I mean, am I the only one that was really hyped to see Matt Damon almost naked? Like I was like, oh, he looked really fucking good for his age. I have to go gay real fast, but you know how we get down. I was like, damn, Matt Damon, you working out. But I like I said, I loved it. My only other gripes is I didn't like the way I can't pronounce the name, but it was like their Hydra, like the thing that attacked the ships and ate 6 of them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like how it looked. That I thought, and then my personal beef was Mr. John Leguizamo because he was talking all that shit about non-Latin actors playing Latin characters, but he's playing a main Greek actor. So I was like, I go back and forth. But other than that, it was bullshit.
He killed it.
He did his thing. Yeah.
No, he did. No, I love Leguizamo. I think he's good in all the movies, but
Shout out to the dog who had to play dead but still wag his tail because he was happy before even he needs an Oscar. Get the dog an Oscar.
I think but my favorite part of the whole movie though is definitely like I literally out loud was like yes. When in the very beginning when Elliot Page got shot with the arrow, I was like, oh, yeah, definitely not Achilles. Like yes.
Before we continue, just want to say real quick, Rotten Tomato, 95% on the tomato meter, 97% on the popcorn meter. So it's rare that the fans and the critics agree, these days at least. But everyone agrees. This movie's awesome. Across the board, we all agree. The fans agree. The critics
not
agree.
Everybody. If you go on Twitter, there's some angry white boys out there that hang out in
They haven't seen the movie. They're not mad about the movie. They're mad about the casting, and they probably still loved it too. They just want to say.
Well, here's the funny part though. Here's the funny part. Like, so the Elliot Page thing bothered me not because of Elliot Page, but because the figure of Achilles, who's not even in the movie, which I love. Like all this shit and all this hype, Achilles is not even in the fucking movie. But
because it's not about.
The figure is supposed to be the huge dominating figure who's fucking a big ass fucking machine of war. So that was my only beef with Elliot Page. As far as the girl, I can't pronounce her name, but she is very beautiful. What I find funny is the same people who don't like that she was playing Helena Troy. Yeah, I can't pronounce her name. Her last name, I can never pronounce it.
Lupita Nyong'o.
But yeah, the same people who complain about her playing Helena Troy. The funny thing is that, but Helena Troy also wouldn't have been white either. She'd have been olive skin. So then technically the one in Troy wasn't good either because she looked Irish. She didn't look Greek at all. So I thought that was stupid. Plus, she is beautiful. But I love the way they did it. Fucking love the way they did it. I need that fucking King Agamemnon armor, bro. That shit was fucking badass.
You saying you enjoyed Benny Safdie's performance of just standing there?
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
I didn't even know who that was, by the way. He wears his mask off. I was waiting for a reveal.
He just voiced Baby Bowser.
But is he an actor?
Is he an actor?
I had no. He took his mask off. Like, who the fuck is that guy?
He was King.
He looked like the guy who's dating
Farming.
Selena Gomez. I was like, what?
He was King Aura Farmer.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Stood there.
He's goofy looking. That's why he kept the helmet on. Yeah. But he's tall.
I legit fucking felt like fucking Conor McGregor. Like, who the fuck is that guy? I was like, what the fuck? But no, I fucking love the movie. We were shot, like just everything about it. Like, I mean, again, Nolan doesn't, he doesn't disappoint. Like, I'm mad at myself still. I still hate myself because I never saw The Prestige in theaters, but luckily they're putting it in theaters again.
Yeah,
but Nolan doesn't fucking miss, bro. This movie, phenomenal. And then for him to do it, one of my favorite stories ever, bro. I was leaking the entire time, bro. Just come all day.
Full disclosure, normally some of that cum gets on me, but there was a pedophile sitting between me and John. He got all the cum instead. But we both enjoyed ourselves a lot during the film. Paul, did any cum get on you?
I did not go to whatever theater you guys was at. I don't know if that's RPX theaters have that. Is that 4D, 5D? I don't know.
We go to RPXXX.
I did, but I did see I did see it in the 70 millimeter IMAX, and I did see it in Dolby. That's
what
just
time did you go?
Getting those Disney checks.
I have AMC A list, so I can go see it over and over again for the same price.
That's not the point. The point is that it was sold out. So when did you go?
When I got my ticket before it sold out, duh.
I know what's showing is what I'm asking you.
Oh, Friday. Well,
Friday,
you talking about the IMAX one, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Friday.
What time?
Yeah. Late. I wasn't like 2 in the morning. What time was it?
It was 2 in the morning.
it was.
This sounds like a fake story, boys and girls. You can't even remember.
Not at all. I just don't remember. I'll look up the ticket. But yeah, I saw it on one of the late 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. It's a 3-hour movie. I was there all night. Just felt like I was there all night.
And it was so.
You were there all night.
Even the front row, people were sitting all the way to, like, it was filled. People were trying. So again, we all know seats are assigned now and everything. People were trying to move to other seats, and then they're like, yeah, you're in my seat. Move.
Yeah, not for Odyssey. We ain't playing that game.
Right. So they tried it. They didn't try me. My seat was good, but people were in other seats, and I seen a lot of movement afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, I got it. Like I said, I myself prefer Dolby. I like the Dolby Vision, the Dolby Audio. I like that better. But IMAX is big scale. You see more of. Because when you watch it in Dolby and stuff in the regular view, everything just looks closer. But when you watch it on IMAX, it looks fully, just like a bigger screen and stuff. So it is, noticeably different. Noticeably different when you watch it that way.
Real quick to plug in the popcorn bucket. What I did like as a fan is when I went to buy it, they were like, "I got to see your ticket first," and I was like, "Yes." I was like, "The fan." That's great. Like, yeah, the scalping. Like, that was great. But no, yeah, I love that. I want to watch it again. I would like to watch it in IMAX. Something. I just don't know when I could do it, but I would love to.
Going like a Tuesday, 3 in the morning.
Sold out. It's going the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna be in Vegas at the end of the month. I'm trying to go over there, but there's only one real IMAX over there, just like New York, and it's sold the fuck out too. But I'm gonna see what I can finagle. Because I definitely want to see it in
I don't know who I gotta blow, but you guys did all your jobs. We're like on vacation all the fucking time. I'm in the wrong job, bro. I'm in the wrong job. That's what's up, though. Bro.
I gotta go visit my nephew, man. These things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go see it at IMAX. I don't understand how you saw a late showing, Paul, but you didn't get semen on you. That's weird. That makes no sense. But
I don't know what theaters you go to.
Too many holes in the story. Too many holes in Paul. There's
no way. That it wasn't that type of. Wasn't that type of fan base, but did you get an applause or reaction?
What fan base? All the men are half naked.
Listen, focus. Did you guys did you guys hear like applause or clap or anything when he tied the bow? Was there like a reaction?
It's not a
No.
Marvel movie, boy.
It-
What the
it was
fuck?
silent
We clapped
in
at
the
the
movie.
Oh
end of
no,
the film.
the theater
Yeah.
theater that I was in both times when he tied it, people went crazy. It got a
Nah,
pop.
You saw one of the people fighting over seats still?
No. By then that was 3 hours later. They sat where they sat and legs was falling asleep. Had to go to the bathroom. They're like, I think it's over. I think it's ending soon. Like, woo. No,
I mean, that
people.
movie
Nah,
was hyped.
it was silent to the end of the movie.
Yeah, everybody clapped at the end. Everybody was respectful.
Yeah. Nah, they got a reaction when he did that, and then when Penelope started closing the door and stuff, and everybody he started popping off. People was into it. Like,
The spears! Get the spears!
as I'm saying, I think he had Jason Bourne flashbacks, man. I don't know.
Use the shields! Get
Yeah,
the shields!
Robert Pattinson was just hiding behind the pillar.
Why was Tom so useless up there? He let all the weapons go through the hole. And that was just Tom. That wasn't even in the script. That was just Tom fucking up.
He told him the one move.
Honestly, they were trying to tell you his daddy wasn't around.
Right.
Oh,
He
yeah,
made a fuck.
right.
Like, his daddy wasn't around.
And he learned one fighting move, and he forgot to use it until
Oh,
catch
right.
it and then counter. Stop getting hit. Oh, got it. Stop getting hit. Yeah. John Leguizamo did his thing.
Because there were some people that were not part of the advertising. So what was the most random actor that you saw? I'll give you mine. Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
Opie,
was,
yeah, same Opie. I saw, I was like, is that Opie? I was like, that's fucking Opie, yes.
It's dope because he was in a real live feature film, and then he broke his arm during God of War, and then he was God of War. He's no longer God of War, so kind of like fucked up. But
Yeah,
it
that's
was
fucked
cool
up.
to be in a
That's
Nolan
fucked up.
film.
We'll talk about that another time. That's fucked up. I heard about that.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you, Opie.
And then, I mean, Charlize Theron. I mean, I haven't been watching the trailers, but she came out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, her plastic face. She's you look good, face plastic. But
Yeah, I wasn't surprised because I felt like all of Hollywood was in this movie. So I think it was more people that was in the back when they were charging. When they ran into Troy, it was other actors and stuff there too. I think Denzel was there, Sam Jackson was there.
Sam Jackson was definitely there.
It was everybody was there. So
That's why they're cursing in American English.
Brad Pitt was definitely there.
I know John was familiar with the story. Paul, were you familiar with the story?
Yes.
Okay.
Like John read the story, saw the old TV movie.
The ABC thing. Okay.
It's been a while though. I won't act like I remembered it all. And like I said, I did notice a few changes that Nolan did make to it, like the ending specifically. Because I was like, wait, they rode off into the sunset or something? Like, that's not how that happened. So I did notice that was different. And a few things, I think how he gets back home is changed. He doesn't just wake up and Athena's like, nigga, you home. Oh, it's go time. Like, yeah, they changed. He changed a few things, I guess. Like I said, his Nolan's mind was to modernize it or update it. Even like you said, John changed the way they spoke a little bit. I think everybody want to hear the thou if thy shalt not foresight.
Well, not. Because if you watch Troy, like this parts that Brad Pitt when he's talking to Hector are poetic as fuck.
Right.
You just can't do that with American English. Like you're like, I love you, bitch. Like it's not the same. It's just not the same. But
Eat
like
my
I said,
daddy. I want him to eat my daddy.
But I love that. Like because to me, like I was surprised how many people were like I'm watching like people didn't know like certain things that happen. Like I knew what was going on. Like all right, there's gonna be this, but I still loved it because like this and fucking Dante's Inferno, like two of the greatest pieces of literature I ever read. Like I loved this since I was young. So I was like, this is fucking dope. So when like I said, this is phenomenal. But like everything he did, like the bow strike, like and him explaining why he did it ahead of time, give him a chance. I was like, Matt Damon did a great job. I was worried about that a little bit too. Even though I love Matt Damon, like this particular role, I was like, he did a great. Like the movie was just fucking great. And I do agree. As much as I hate to agree with Otto, even though I still like this role, I do think Tom Holland was probably the weakest out of all the main stars.
But back to Matt Damon. Besides being shredded, awesome beard. His beard just kept getting bigger. It fucking looked thick. Somehow we found a barber and like light it up. It was looking good, man. That was awesome.
I don't think Tom Holland was weak acting wise. I think his character was weak. I think he played the little kid, like the younger child raised without his son weak. I mean, without his dad weak. But I think he played that character maybe very well. Maybe to your point, Otto, because he is a weak person. But
how did we feel about the controversial Elliot Page scene? It was a less than 5 minute scene, but how did we feel?
And
Yeah,
I did like the
I was fine with
callback
it.
at the end of it, so I didn't care. It didn't matter.
Like I said, my only beef was if it was Achilles, because Achilles is supposed to be a dominant, like 6'2", 6'4", like muscle
Yeah.
bound, so
And
it just
that
wouldn't work.
made sense. It was a weaker
Yeah,
character that was like, oh, you're not strong
yeah,
enough to go in the
Yeah.
battle with us, so we're gonna use you as the pawn. So
Yeah.
they had someone weaker stature to beat it. So that
But
I
we
would
can
have.
agree that she played a young boy better than Tom Holland played a young boy. Yes.
I don't think she played it. I don't think they played a young boy better than Tom Holland played a young boy. I think Tom Holland probably this might be one of his best roles because he played a weak young boy. So this might be one of his best roles.
Hmm.
but no. So I think that sometime on the journey as they're leaving, Odysseus is like, "Yo, Penelope, by the way, I was on an island for 10 years with a bitch. Like she was hollering at me, but it's not my fault. It was the lotus flower, not my
But she
fault.
brainwashed me. It was this. She
Brainwash
had
me."
this lotus flower, and like, yo, I didn't know, but we fell in love. You know what I'm saying? But I was brainwashed. The lotus, the lotus. But you think she can come stay with us? Oh, no, that's why they changed the ending. He said, "Hey, let's take a trip. I know this island we could go stay at." Yeah. that he's like, yeah. Hey, meet my wife. Just meet my girlfriend. Let's get some of that lotus flower and see what happens, guys. Huh?
Nah,
Yeah,
but like I
the
said, I
movie,
fucking loved it.
was phenomenal. A quick question for John, since you're a big Troy head. So how do you rank it versus Troy? I know that you only seen this one once. You've seen Troy a million times.
It's definitely not fair because I could literally quote Troy like almost line for line. Like I love that fucking movie.
This is a sequel to Jace,
as a
sort of.
as a story, basically. I mean, when you follow the story, as a story,
Yeah.
I think this was definitely done as a more epic way. Troy is definitely more fast paced, more violence, more action. But as an actual movie, like as an epic, this is definitely more of an epic movie without a doubt. I like I
But
said, I love
Troy has
Troy.
more Urbana. So
It,
keep
it
that
does.
in
Oh
mind.
my god! And it has Brad Pitt basically new through most of it, and that was my childhood crush like forever. So it works. It works. And it has Ajax and Achilles. Get it in. But I love that movie. But anyway, no, this was phenomenal. Like it was. I think this. I don't remember the last time one that all of us agreed on a fucking awesome, and I don't remember the last time giving an awesome in general. So
It was Superman.
that's no, it definitely wasn't. We
No.
must die.
I distinctly remember Otto yelling at us about Superman. No, yeah. Definitely wasn't Superman.
You guys
But
don't
speaking of
remember it.
which, what do we got coming up next?
The next
Spider-Man.
awesome, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. The next awesome.
There's no way this motherfucker's gonna have two good movies in a month, so I feel bad. Ain't no way.
That
Listen,
would
all I'm
be
saying-
crazy.
I said this before about the Odyssey because of being one of my childhood favorites, but I will say it with this: the minute if there's one shot of the Punisher, the Hulk, and Spider-Man on screen, I'm coming in the moment, and it's gonna be the greatest movie ever for me because that's my childhood.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
gonna happen.
That's everything. All in one shot.
They already
yeah.
all over the internet. The gifs are everywhere.
Yeah, the trailer's already there. When he's sliding in and he's jumping and he's
Don't spoil it. John hasn't seen it. John.
Oh, my bad.
Now I'm gonna go watch this and jerk off. I'm gonna watch this right now. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this beat.
So,
but I do want to see what is it, Motor City Takedown?
Yes, Motor
Oh.
City.
mm-mm.
It's not the movie.
And one day, we're gonna watch Magazine Dreams.
Also, between John and I, we've seen like a million movies like since the last time we spoke. So
I
we'll do
know.
a follow up.
We'll eventually do a June movie recap.
Like Paul, did you watch Backrooms or no?
No, I didn't. I'm not a fan of the lore of it, and it looks stupid to me.
Scary?
So
You were scared? You were a little scary, baby.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not good with the backroom
Not for
stuff.
nothing though. Paul be talking all that. I would like to go see Other Mother with him because I want to see Mr. Brave Paul watch these movies.
He couldn't even sit through the trailer. He was like this during the trailer. Like,
Who said I'm brave? Again, those movies don't entertain me. Scary movies don't entertain me. I like the psychological ones that was. We've had this conversation plenty of
you
times.
like Confession though.
I do. Other Mother, I did seeing the trailer for it. It looks interesting. I want to know now where she came from. What is it? What is she? So I'm interested. I don't know. Maybe I'll go see it.
We'll see.
But I feel like
We
it's
go
gonna look
home
like,
hands.
oh, this is whack.
but we can still hold hands, and that's part of the experience.
Not into that either, though. Sorry about that. No.
Bro,
What
like we
about
never
the
had it.
what was it? The Fokker in-laws?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm a Fokker head, baby. Let's go.
Ariana Grande.
Hey, speaking of, which is a crazy reference, Meet the Fockers actually beat Troy the first weekend that it came out. Sorry to tell you that, John.
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
fun fact.
I know.
He said no. He's like, no, I knew that.
Yeah, I want to see Fockers too. Although I don't understand how what's her name, Ariana Grande is alive because she's definitely a walking skeleton. Like she's weird, like weirdly small. Like I'm not trying to body shape no one because I'm not a Greek god myself. But like, bro,
Technically, that's how Odysseus should have looked.
Sure. He had a lot
Like-
of protein on him, John. He was a little too cut when he was pulling the fucking.
Yeah, he should have
Speaking
been.
of,
He
sorry.
should not have been able to string the bow. Like
That was my biggest complaint, by the way. Sorry. Besides Tom Holland's face, was the Indian dude who did a great job. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
no muscle mass on his arms. He has a skinny little arm. And as a sailor, like, what are we doing, bro? Not you gonna do one fucking bicep curl? That to me was more offensive than the whole.
He was more like the captain of the ship. He didn't really row. He was dictating. He was telling them, yeah, hey,
No.
row, raise the sails, do that.
Speaking of horror, this was people were saying this is Nolan's soft launch into horror because of the witch scene with the piggies. Paul, were you scared?
No.
You saw a white male butt, you weren't scared? Interesting.
I think the Cyclops was more scarier. The
The big
way
one-eyed monster scared you, Paul?
the way he just like again because of the way it was shot. What? The way it was shot, the way the shadows, and when they were walking by and his hand was just there, I thought he was going to grab him up real quick. So that was scarier than Pig.
now that I know what scares Paul, I definitely somewhere in my phone have a film. I have a one-eyed monster with a hand on it.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Yeah, no. Other
that.
one-eyed monsters definitely scare me. I don't want to see them.
I like that Odysseus like the goat cheese. Like, damn, there's good cheese. Why don't you tell me this shit?
Yeah, but that
Not a
didn't scare me.
reference.
I thought that scene was actually kind of quick too. The way, she just sat down and talked to him. Was like, all right, I'll put your friends back to normal. It was like it just happened real quick. Like she was like, you got me.
But that was dope when she was
Turn
molding
back.
him and shit. I was like,
Turn
I
back.
thought it was dope when she was molding him.
Yeah.
I didn't like that how quickly the Asian dude jumped on the boat to go with the goth chicks on the island. But I was like, all right, I understand. Like I understand, I get it. I get it because I would definitely fall for it without a doubt.
He was just like, I want to hear it too. Ah!
Do we predict? I know you guys don't watch the Academy Awards, but do you predict any Academy Awards for?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
of them.
Definitely cinematography, director.
As of
guaranteed.
right now, the Odyssey's getting all of them. Everything.
All right. Cool.
Everything. Like I said, as far as like movies of the year, movies like it right now, we're only in July. We still got some more things to come out, but
the only argument I could see is director and cinematography for possibly Dune 3. As much as I'm not a big Dune fan,
we'll
the
see.
world
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Dune versus. You guys should really jump in, boys. The Dune world is fucking awesome.
I'm good.
We've seen both of them together.
You don't think Secret Wars? Secret Wars, Paul? You were telling me you were very excited about.
Well, Secret Wars is next year. Talking about Doomsday.
Sorry, that's what I meant. About
Yeah,
Doomsday.
I like I've told you, the more and more stuff that comes out about it, the trailer still hasn't dropped really. They gave us a little story.
They
I'm
said tickets
nervous.
go on sale on the 20th, right? Isn't that
So
coming
I'm
up?
guessing the rumor now is that
Tomorrow.
they're gonna drop it during Comic-Con or whatever, because they're back in Hall H.
October? Okay.
I need a
that-
fucking teaser with Brand New Day. It makes sense. A teaser with Brand New Day makes sense.
That's what I thought they were gonna do, but now they're saying they're gonna hold it until
Maybe
Comic-Con.
Post credits.
But the post-credit scene is gonna show something probably.
Well, we know that blonde girl whose name escapes me, the leader of the Avengers, Thunderbolts.
Oh, Yelena.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in Brand New Day, so
Hmm.
maybe that'll tie to it.
I can see Brand New Day being better than Doomsday. Doomsday might make more money depending on how good it is, because just off the hype machine. But I can see Brand New Day probably be better, and Doomsday really work. And if it is bad, it's probably not going to do as much money as But I'm nervous. I'm nervous with Doomsday. The story that leaked, I hope that's not true. Otto, did you see?
I'm hopeful for Doomsday.
No, absolutely not. Go ahead. Bro.
It's like an epic.
the script
No, I'm saying I'm hopeful
allegedly
for Doomsday,
leaked.
but this is like an epic. This is crazy.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna cram too much because they pivoted from Kang. Now you got to introduce Doom, introduce his like it's just all like even with Thanos, it was like
It was
we
build
kind
up.
of got pieces of him. With this one, it's
Yeah.
just Doom's here. Who's Doom? Well, let me tell you. And like it's gonna be for those that don't know. Obviously, we know, and what I'm saying. But I think they're gonna have to cram too much into this, especially with the whole. And why is Robert Downey Jr. playing him? And it's gonna be. I'm scared. I'm scared. And then, like I said, from what's leaked and stuff that I read, and I was just like, I hope that's just a fake out. Hope that's a fake out. So I don't know. Brand new day is coming. That'll probably be the next movie we might review. That's in
I'm
another
excited.
week or so. Shout out to everybody watching. We promise we'll be back. Otto's going on vacation again, so when he leaves, we he makes us wait to record. So we'll see.
All I'm gonna say is watch out for the one-eyed monster.
Yes,
I'm already sending it.
I
The
always
file's
do.
large.
I avoid them at all costs.
It's a large
I
file,
stay away
and I'm
from
sending
them. But until we meet again, people. Later.